know, listen, we travel every week. I'm on a plane every week. And it amazes me sometimes as I'm going through security. Like, motherfucker, you don't know the protocol by now? Take your fucking shoes off. Why are you asking? Like, take your belt off. You went through the thing with your belt on, it buzzes. Now you holding up the line because you got to take your belt. Who the fuck don't know the protocol by now? So I'm looking at, speaking of reporters, let me play this interesting soundbite.
You couldn't deny how much he brought to the team, no matter which team, which Lakers team he played on.
Yeah, it seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles Lakers could be like asking to stick.
Okay, what do you think?
What do I think, or what did I hear?
Okay,
Because
we all know what you heard.
Okay, so then you know what I think.
Okay, but do you? You really think that? You really think that?
That she said niggers?
But do you think she said it intentionally?
How do you make that mistake?
Did you hear what the?
Of course I know what she's going to say.
She went to say Knicks.
Knicks
And Lakers, because I think she was in New York, or the screen had the New York Knicks up because they were doing the same thing, and she went to say Knicks, and she was reading Lakers, and that's what she got.
Nah, nigga.
Dude, so you're saying she went on national TV to end her career? I'm not saying you're wrong.
Listen, the way words flow off of a tongue, okay? It'd be different if, okay, Lakers and niggas ain't even in the same neighborhood.
Doing it that way. Say Knicks and Lakers and put them together.
Knicks curse. That's what I get. Maybe the black in me won't allow my tongue to have that come out like that. That'd be like, dude, if we just came back from a diner. That'd be like if I said, hey, man, give me a slice of apple pie. But I slipped up and said, hey, give me a slice of faggot pie. How the fuck? Faggot and apples got nothing in common. Well, they're both sweet, but you know what I mean. You know what? I tell you what, let's be fair. I'll give her the mistake if she makes restitution. She's got to suck the dick of a black dude whose name initial spells out. She's got to suck as many black dicks to spell out niggas. She's got to suck a Nathan, an Ian, a Greg, a George, an Eric,
I think
a Ryan, and a Sam. She's got Niggers. She got to suck 7 black dicks, each initial spelling out nigga. That's how you make that right.
Listen.
While wearing a number 24 jersey. Because I was going to say, do you think Tom Brokaw would have made that mistake?
It would have sounded way better if he didn't.
Los Angeles Niggers. I mean the Lakers.
his tone, you would have went, no, he meant that.
Right.
Yeah, but that.
Right. Los Angeles Niggers. Dude, one of my favorite Kobe moments was not even what he did as a player, but how he checked a fan. And again, this podcast isn't visual, so you can't see it, but I'll articulate it best I can. Just like in the world of social media, where these motherfucking nobodies disrespect people who are living their dreams and who have actually accomplished things while you're just hiding behind your everyday misery. Kobe was at a game, and I guess some fan talked shit to him, and Kobe just lifted his fist up and counted out, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each finger. I got 5 of those. Fall back. And he pointed to himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mm-hmm. Shut up. The Mamba mentality. If we were a TV show, this is juicy TV. Because, you know me, I don't want to shy away from nothing. And I want us to talk about it. Me ain't going to talk about this. Because I want some truths unveiled. And whether we continue on or not, who knows? We got some shit to hash out. And I want to hash it out in front of y'all. Because, you know, we know reality TV ain't reality. It's scripted. This ain't no put on. If some of y'all are thinking, man, they did this for... No, this ain't no put on. This is real shit. So, enjoy the next one. Boys and girls, the Jew and the kike, or the kike and the nigga go at it. See, I was like the reporter. It was a slip. There we go.
At the same time, when we have inexpensive meals, I buy because I don't ever want you to feel like you're being taken advantage of. And two to that, before we even get let's go on this right now. We'll get back to what I said before. I say that at the same time, I'm aggravated that you even think about it this way, that you pay for. I honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, I think that you should pay for everything. No, and this is why.
The Jew is spoken,
Yeah.
folks. Here's the truth.
Yeah. Again, this is the reason why. More money on the road by doing this. You don't do T-shirts when I'm not on the road with you. So I think easily every single time I'm on the road with you, you easily clear an extra $1,000.
Right.
So
you want your cut, huh?
no, I don't want my cut, but I don't want to have to. Even more so, because this happened with the people that reached out, the people who taught. I mean, I have a hard time with this word, and I'll say it, but it's going to make me cringe when I say it.
Nigga.
Fans.
Listen, there's no worse feeling than feeling like everybody in your classroom is graduating but you. You know, long story short, when Tiffany Haddish was at my house and she shot a skit before she became Tiffany Haddish, she went, man, your house is nice. I hope to one day have a house like this. Cut to, I'm still in that house. Now that bitch has a house that I can put my house in.
Her guest house.
Her guest house. So you know.
And that's where we are. So, all right, let's figure out something else. And you guys, you heard a real podcast. I don't know what that means to you guys.
And if you ever throw in my face that I cried, I'm going to choke you when you're not looking from behind, and then fuck you in your anus.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. After this podcast, you'll never admit to it because no one saw it.
Why?
You don't have to.
But they heard it.
They heard it.
I pulled the Mike Tyson.
But you don't. Yeah, I didn't. They didn't know the tears were just flowing down your.
I sounded like a bitch. All right, y'all.
Bye.
I don't understand. And to the people who do this, dude, you're on a plane. And I'm sitting first class, which means there's a little bit of distance between us. So for the motherfuckers that go through it and coach, look, you're not alone. We can see you. How do you just keep going? Like, maybe you, and some of these dudes, there's not even secrecy. It's blatant. Nose in the finger in the nose, digging around, the pull out, the rubbing of the balling it up. I'm going, where are you putting that? I mean, and it'd be different if you did it once, flicked it. But I mean, I sat next to a dude every 8 seconds, nigga. And again, I'm not saying nothing, but I'm trying to talk to him with my movements. I'm shifting, and I'm looking in his face long enough to maybe he catch my peripheral. And as I look away, I hit him with a, ugh. But I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to start saying something.
You got to say something.
I'm going to give him a napkin and go, hey, man, like, I'm next to you.
Dude, wait. Just before you go into this, if that person would eat that booger in front of you, would you say something then?
I wouldn't say nothing, but I would make a really loud, ugh! Ugh! He'd have to know I know. Let me tell you what I don't like doing.
I'm sorry. I just thought about that, and it freaked me out.
Let me tell you what I don't like doing. And I one time I forced myself to do it, and I felt I hated the way it made me feel, and I said, I'll never do this again. Listen, if I'm sitting next to you, and I used to like the aisle seat because, if I got to go to the bathroom, boom, I get out and I go.
And you got that extra room.
Got the extra room in the leg. But then I was like, dude, I like the window seat because if I'm tired and I get up so early to fly home, I could lay up against the thing. But then the problem with that is when I got to go to the bathroom, I got to get past the person next to me. Listen, if you are a dude, get your motherfucking ass up. I don't like giving you a lap dance. And some of these dudes they don't want to get up. They just turn to the side to suck in their knees. And if the motherfucker's really big, my ass ends up brushing up either on their knees or their stomach. And I'm just like, I'm giving this nigga a lap dance, yo. My ass is on this nigga's knees. My cheeks is rubbing this nigga's belly. Yo, you got to, and now when I got to go, if I see the dude turn or he ain't unbuckling his belt, I say it like this with a sternness. so he knows I mean business. Yo, you gotta get up, man. I don't go, sir, can you please? Because when you go, can you and please, it allows room for no. I don't want to give you room for no. Yo, you got to get up, man.
All right.
I put my street shit on it.
I'm going to ask you. I'm sorry. I'm going to take it a little more racial, though, before we go any further. The dude picking his nose, was it a white dude?
Always.
Okay. If it was a black dude sitting next to you that was picking his nose, would you say something to him?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think a black dude would do that.
If it was a black dude.
Because black people are just cautious about certain shit.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but if it was a black dude next to you doing it, do you think you would say something to him?
Yes, but it'd be different. I'd be, hey, brother.
No, the reason I said
things that motivate people to go, I got to lose weight. It's time to lose weight. Sometimes when I'm on a plane and I see them motherfuckers with the seatbelt extender, I'm going, how does that not make you go, it's time? Because what that message says is one thing. You fat motherfucker. That's what it's embarrassing. How are you not embarrassed that you need more seatbelt to strap your big ass in?
Dude, and as a human, I felt terrible because I knew where he was coming from.
Listen, I've said this before. I know I'm a chunky dude a little bit, but this is why I go in perspective. I'm not fat. Like, you ever see those dudes that wear T-shirts and you just see it all hanging underneath? Like the shirt doesn't even cover it.
It's like the underboob, but it's the underbelly.
There you go. There you go. Again, how are you not embarrassed by that? I would love to know, please write me, are there any black people that have ever supported and loved Bob Dylan?
There has to
There
be.
can't be.
There has to be.
There can't be. And if there is, they are like fucking.
Darius Rucker probably likes Bob Dylan.
I don't even think he would like Bob.
I think he does.
What's my man's who I hate? Terrence Williams. Must love Bob
No.
Dylan. Any black person that would listen to Bob Dylan is not a black person.
I don't agree with that.
They are a moccasins wearing, no socks, tight choker necklace, polo shirt tucked in the khakis.
Dude,
niggas that want to be white dudes.
Tight choker necklace is a big deal in hip hop right now. So they're wearing the fat chain, but tight around the neck.
I know. Well, but that's this new moist in the butt crack generation. I came in part of the championship, but you ain't memorable.
You're a footnote.
Damn. Like if you were Randy Brown. You know who Randy Brown is?
No.
He played with the night. He won the 3 championships with Chicago.
Oh, okay.
When Mike came back from baseball,
Okay.
He had a flat back head. His head was mad flat like an ironing board.
So he has the rings?
Yeah, and you wouldn't know him walking down the street from anywhere. Well, I was going to ask you.
Go ahead.
Who had the best version of? And I know sometimes niggas could overdo it with the anthem. One of my favorite jokes is Tommy Davidson, as he sings the anthem, and he says, "Oh, say, can you see?" I'm talking 20/20 vision. Like it's just black people. We always add extra spice. But here's what we got in the crock pot. Upon request, a lot of people said they wanted us to touch on the Gayle and Oprah thing. Your thoughts?
Oh, you're just going to throw me out there like that?
Hey, we coming to get you, bitch. What do you call her? You foul mouth husky. Come get you. That was old Snoop. And listen, here's what's funny about Snoop. And listen, you shouldn't condone violence. So, but I felt like I saw old Snoop, and then the recant was the new Snoop. Because when you're doing songs with Katy Perry and Willie Nelson, and your shows with Martha Stewart,
and the Dunkin' Donuts commercials,
and the Dunkin' Donuts, and Snoop is such a mainstream brand now that he had to do that. I don't know that Dr. Dre 187 murder was the case that they gave you, Snoop would have apologized. Because he was so hood, and he hadn't crossed over yet, and he was still in niggerdom 100%.
You ever fish? Do you ever go fishing?
No, I'm a Negro.
Well, I was taught to fish by a black dude. So
them one Negroes.
Yeah, it was in Texas. It was in Texas.
Them as ex-slaves.
Yeah, it was just, all right.
Speaking of feelings, I did this Tammy Mack show and I talked about God and religion and what my beliefs. Apparently, the Israelites want my ass.
Really?
Somebody sent me I can't find it now, but I think I deleted it. Somebody sent me a link where basically, long story short, the Israelites, some of the comments were, my head should be decapitated. And I'm a traitor and I'm lost. And they were pissed at me. And there was a lot of violent.
For what, though? What are they pissed at you about?
Because I said that I didn't believe in God and I questioned God. And here's my thing. This proves my point about how insane religion is. It's amazing how the religious people will talk about acts of violence and denounce you and curse you out. But doesn't that go against the whole theory of brotherly love and Godism and religion and peace to man? So come on, man. Y'all just proved my fucking point.
Well, it's the same.
Take off the goddamn Pirates of the Caribbean costumes, nigga. Because your message is not getting through because you niggas look insane.
You know, but
I'm getting some emails.
But that's what religion does.
Israelites versus Aries. I was looking for that. And it was crazy because first they actually showed a snippet of my clip and what I said. And then after about a minute, whoever the guy is, this Israelite, comes on. Brother, peace be brother, but brother. He says a little something. This, and then he goes in on me. And this lost brother fool and do. I was killing myself trying to find it. To it. This is the clip.
Are you gonna play the?
Yes,
okay.
From Lil Boozy. And then I want to know your thoughts on it. So let me play this clip from Lil Boozy, where he's talking about D Wade's son, and I want to get your feedback, Andy.
I'm gonna let you address.
You gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male, a 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16, and fall in love with her. But his dick be gone. How you gonna? Like, bro, you going too far, dog. Don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, I gotta say something about this shit.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade, you going too fucking far.
On the post, and this was actually a picture that says D Wade shows off his perfect pedicure with freshly painted toes. And he's got on an ankle bracelet and his toenails are painted cherry red. And then I said, maybe I'm just a dinosaur with caveman thinking. But are there any real men left? I'm all for self-expression and being different. And maybe this is the Clint Eastwood in me. But what woman wants a man who she can share toenail polish with, or they both can go out and wear pants so tight that they both exposing their baby making pieces? I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I'm just a 90s era jeans wearing, tequila drinking, weed, cigarette smoking, puffing, carnivore eating, fart blowing holes in my drawers, having pizza crust crumbs in my bed, sleeping, Charles Bronson action movie watching, pornographic flick collecting, eating lemon pepper hot wings off my bare chest, and using nudie magazine pictures for napkins. Man, rest in peace, manhood. What happened to being able to be a man? I just listen. I get pedicures twice a month, and I say it proudly. But I don't get, and I know some dudes do. They get that shiny, clear shit on their toes, so their toenails look like patent leather. That to me is too much. I get my toes done. I don't wear nothing shiny. I damn sure ain't wearing no colors. I just don't think men should do feminine things. So, and I'm gonna give you the floor.
Go ahead.
But if you're gonna try to defend to me men wearing toenail polish, colored toenail polish, if you're gonna defend to me men wearing damn near blouses and certain outfits that are feminine, then why stop there? Let's start wearing G-strings. Let's start wearing bras. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Go ahead.
Some men do wear like G-string things.
Like, what you mean?
They wear like those.
Like Speedos, trucks.
Yeah. It's pretty close.
That's gay. Obviously. Not just me liking it. So I'm loading my shit on the Beltway. And this white dude is with his white wife. I don't know why I'm saying white, but they were white. I'm just, not that that's... So she sees and she goes, oh, and here's what happened. I had 7 items. They had like 100. So I said, yo, can I go in front of y'all? I only got 7. She goes, go ahead. So the candle is the last thing I load. And I did it on purpose. I turned the candle so that she could see the label because she was watching me put my shit up. And she goes, I'm surprised you're buying that. Winter berry scented candles? I'm impressed. And I said, well, it's all about making women feel comfortable. But in my head, I went, I know, bitch. I know what I'm doing. I'm nice with this. Ring two. So actual men are under attack for being men because we now live in a society that is so moist and sensitive to people's feelings that just because you oppose certain actions, you're looked at as a villain. And I don't subscribe to that. To which he responded, and this is our last exchange, you're looked at as a villain because these certain actions are trying to push other men down. Like, for example, just because I'm a vegetarian and two, a nurse, would you say that just because of those points, I can't be a real man? Now, the comedian in me goes, you faggot. But now, did I say anything that fell under the context of what he was saying?
No, but it can feel that way to people, especially
Well,
people,
fuck your feelings.
especially the people that are sensitive. And obviously, he's very sensitive to the fact that he's
I love
doing
when
a
you
job.
say sensitive because I can hear the sensitive, not eating masculine food.
But what is masculine food?
Shit that when you bite into it, it knocks 3 of your teeth out.
Like I said, I have had black toenail polish put on because I wasn't going to get less than I deserved when I got my pedicure.
So you on all your feet or just
On all
the
my
toe?
toes. On my toes. I did it once. I didn't do it again.
Okay.
I didn't like it because there's also this.
Why didn't you like it?
Honestly, because there's upkeep.
It's the upkeep.
The upkeep, because then you have to decide to do it again because it grows out or it chips or it looks ugly, and then it looks kind of stupid. Honestly, frankly, it looked dumb to me.
Yeah. If you would have done that and showed me that, I would have pinned you down personally and wiped that shit off of you with toenail remover. Nigga.
Yeah, this was a long time ago, but
Listen. If you got a little girl, a daughter, and she wants to paint your nails,
why
and
wouldn't
do all
you?
that, yes, I get that.
A tea party.
A tea party. But when the party's over, so is the polish. Come on, man.
But what difference does it make to you? It doesn't change you. It's not like you put toenail polishes on. You go, you know what sounds good after toenail polish? Dick. It doesn't happen that way.
That's funny. That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
It's a gateway to dick.
It's a gateway to dick.